So we're gonna make some sauerkraut, some live sauerkraut. My first time. Gotta start with quite a bit of cabbage because it's gonna shrink up quite a bit. So we just pull off these little shit layers, little dirty ones on the outside here. Cooperate. There we go. Nip the little butt. Trim off any ugly spots. Then we're going to cut this girl in half. Go this way. We got to get this core out, so I'm just going to cut in quarters. And take a little wedge, just like that. Taking that core out. And that guy. That goes in the compost. That's what I do with my garbage. Now, since this is going to ferment, it's going to wither up quite a bit. We need some decent sized slices, centimeter thick-ish, I think should be good. Now, this cabbage has everything that we're going to use to start the fermentation. So, there's little yeasties crawling all over this bad boy. You can't see them, but they're there. So what we're going to do is get this all in a bowl. Okay, to get this going and to make it safe. When I say safe, this is at your own risk, really, because while we should have enough salt in here to keep everything, you know, on the up and up.
Yeah.
It could go tits up, you know, you could get some little nasties growing in there. It's not like you can see them either, so if you're there, you're there. Some of those things can make you really sick, and I mean really sick. But people have been using fermentation to preserve food for thousands of years. I won't be the first one to die from it, so I don't feel too bad.
I think you're going to get destroyed on social media for saying tits up.
Tits up?
It's a very misogynistic.
What's better, pear-shaped?
Pear-shaped would definitely have not. I mean, you got...
It'll be a kerfuffle.
They added to the fuckery over here.
So, good traditional spice from the German boys. Caraway seeds. We're going to give her just a little wee bit of that. Each one here. And then one of my
Oh, it smells
favorites.
so good.
Hey? And then we got some nice, some nice mustard seed there. And I like these got a good spice to them. So I'm going to do a little extra, these fellas here. That's looking good. Now, this process is going to take a little while. All in all, take, you know, weeks. But right now, what we got to do is let this salt start working on the cabbage. What it's going to do is bust those cell walls, let all the moisture out of them. That moisture going to mix with the salt, make itself its own little brine. That brine, hopefully, is what allows the good stuff to grow and keeps the bad stuff from growing. Here in a week or two, we'll find out, because I'll be the guinea pig.
So you anticipate it shrinking down to the size of traditional sauerkraut at that cut?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Now that might be a little bit chunky, but we'll see.
That's
It's definitely going to shrivel up quite a bit. Plus it's going to soften over time. from breaking down and being fermented. But we'll let that guy go for a little bit. Meantime,
You leave it wrapped, unwrapped? How's the...
well, it's gonna start producing gas once we get it in the place where we're gonna store it. So we need to be able to release that gas. You can leave it uncovered with some cheesecloth or a tea towel, something like that, which is fine, totally traditional. I've got a jar with a lid and a clamp on it, so I'm gonna have to come around every 12 to 24 hours and open her up and burp it, let the gas out. Which is fine, because I don't mind the house smelling like sauerkraut.
Yeah, right.
And I might dip my finger in and take a little taste every now and then.
Sure, yeah.
But we'll see what happens. We can always do it again if we fuck it up.
That's
Didn't
true.
say tits up.